For me, using Henselite products is great. I really love the XG. The arc is wonderful, I think, because I'm really able to read my weight off the arc, and it's, yeah, really reliable bowl.
The Morwell Bowling Club is your place for fun and food. Come and try bowls and make new friends. Have coffee or bring the family for lunch or dinner. The Morwell Bowling Club. Visit us today on Hazelwood Road.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Morwell Bowls Club for the Henselite Victorian Open for 2023. It's singles day, and this is our second game. So the marker is playing, and the player that didn't win in the first game is playing again. On our live stream, we have, who just bowled then, Eileen Williams from Geelong Bowls Club, I think it is. I've seen Eileen on the live stream before.
Torquay.
Sorry, Torquay Bowls Club. I know she was from the Geelong Bowls region. And lining up on the mat now is Jordyn Long from Glenroy Bowls Club. Just a little bit through on her first two bowls. My name is Matt Ottobre, Education and Training Manager at Bowls Victoria, and joining me again is Mel Allen. Afternoon, Mel.
It is after round 2. Sectional play today, into knockouts tomorrow, men's and women's singles.
Looks like Eileen's holding probably 2 at the moment. Playing her forehand. Not sure if that was a 1 or a 2. I was trying to get the marker's attention, but we'll soon see when that goes on the scoreboard. Talking about scoreboards, we've now got the names on the scoreboard, so we can give you some progress scores from the other rinks. We do have the Tony Sherwell playing on rink 12. Against Crawford, and there's some footage of Tone. Looks like he's done pretty well on the first end, a close measure.
For those of you watching on Facebook, you might have just missed the first end. We were broadcasting on YouTube and hadn't quite ticked over on Facebook yet. So we are streaming Eileen Williams from Torquay and Jordyn Long from Glenroy in round 2 of the women's singles here at Morwell Bowling Club.
A little bit of frustration on Jordyn's face here. She hasn't started well. Still trying to work out whether we got a 1 or a 2. I couldn't get the marker's attention. I know when I mark, I like to give the signal to the supporters of how many shots. You'll see a number of markers with paddles. I know Damien DeFlorio from the Yarra region is pretty proud of his paddles. It was a 2 to Eileen.
See whether Jordyn was able to cut one out there. I'm going to measure. Our marker's still working out how to update the electronic scoreboard as well. I think that was 2 to Eileen. We'll check that in a moment. So that was 1 to Eileen. Jordyn and Eileen still probably getting a feel for the green again after having a bit of a break. Good bowl here from Eileen. A little bit through. Good home.
Was that a 1 to Eileen on the second end, Mel?
It was. We'll have to clue up the marker that we need her help to indicate the scores.
Great bowl there from Jordyn.
Interesting delivery has Eileen. Every
It
time I
is.
watch her bowl, I think she's about to line up for a drive.
We picked that up on the last live stream that Eileen played on. A couple of times I thought, oh, here we go. This is tracking well, Mel.
Yeah, good bowl there.
Good question, Jordyn. I'd be asking the situation. Unfortunately, I think the marker was looking down when she was talking.
Yeah, I don't think Jordyn could hear her. We were talking about the do's and don'ts of marking
In the earlier
game.
match, standing in the right position is definitely important. And we can see quite a few of our markers are 2 metres behind and 1 metre to the side. I think the marker did the right thing there in saying it was a measure. Because if you're not sure, don't call it.
That's correct.
But clear communication to the player has to be another. And we talked about that, predicting what the question's going to be. I predicted that Jordyn would ask that.
Did you?
Yeah. This looks good, Mal. On the jack. Well, it beats Eileen's bowl, so it's definitely in.
Yeah,
Whether it's 1 or 2.
could be 2. Could be 3.
That's another thing about singles. You've got to be clear on the situation. Thank you, Lucas, for the compliment. If you ask Jimmy and JT, they'll tell you they're the best commentators.
If you ask the Laguna Beach ladies, they'll tell you Jimmy's the best commentator.
Oh, if you ask Jimmy, we don't even go there.
He has got a bit of a fan base going.
Oh, yes.
In the world of
we don't
live
want to hear
streaming.
about his fan base. We did stitch Jimmy and JT up the other day, though, Mel. Did you hear about that?
I didn't.
So, on the right hand of the screen, there's some seats on the far side, and Jimmy and JT thought they'd have a little bit of quality time over there.
I see.
It was nearly like Kiss Cam was going to come up.
I missed
And
that
Bradley
one.
was all over it.
Oh, I bet he was.
We just watched them have
bit
a little
of
bit
pan and zoom.
of just a little bit of quality time they had over there. And Tony and I were predicting what they were saying. It was like, geez, we're good. No, you're good. No, you're good, JT. We're both good.
Good start here.
Yes. Jordyn Long. We talked about that first bowl pressure. Pretty sure Kay played with Eileen the other day. Kay Robinson.
Yeah, we've had that comment a few times, Sperry, that it looks like it's wet. But it's not.
I know it's cold.
Another good bowl here.
Yeah.
Oh, not quite around it.
Perfect line.
Need the marker to just step away from the camera there. She's learning on the job here today, Rosemary.
She obviously played quite well because she's marking. The winner marks from the first match. We actually had 2 timed out matches in the last round.
I think that's the first time so far for the whole event.
Yeah, I think you're going to see it in singles, especially if it's a really close game, a lot of ones. Sarah Ashby all over it, did the right thing. Oh, might have snuck in there. Still comments about the man in the grey jumper.
Did we actually find out his name?
No, but gee, it was funny.
He's famous.
Oh,
Well, his beer is.
oh yeah, 1 beer per game. Question, Jordyn, is it 1 or 2?
Donny P. Enjoying the commentary. I think he's a little bit biased. He is from my club, Murrabina Park. Hey, Donny. Always watching the live streams is Donny. We love putting the live streams up on our big TV in the club.
Yeah, there's a lot of clubs doing that now. I know a lot of our host clubs are doing it too, which is great.
Yeah, it's been on in Traralgon every day and into the evening in the bar area. Well, I've got it on in the players' lounge that they've set up during the lunch breaks.
Interesting, there was no question there from Eileen. You'll see some players in singles follow their third bowl down, just so they know exactly. And there's been times I've followed my bowl, it wasn't deliberate, and I've got down there, I was pretty glad I did. Talking about good bowls, Tony Sherwell, all over it at the moment.
He hasn't got 2 on the jack, has he, over there?
Oh, he
Not
did.
anymore. He has got the last bowl, though. He's got a chance to trail it back for 3. Can he do it?
Tony Sherwell. Oh, he's on a good track.
Ah, chicken.
Just get the markers.
2, thank
2.
you, Rosemary.
2 twos for Jordyn, puts her in front now in the race to 21. Oh, it's not very nice, Lucas.
Wonder why Lucas is not playing today.
Yeah, good question. He was meant to do some live scoring and completely forgot about it.
He could be here doing commentary.
Oh, Lucas, get down.
Missed your chance again, Lukey.
He might be here very shortly. Next door we've got Fenwick and Wright. Fenwick is 8, Wright is 0.
Very strong start there from Fenwick.
Landolfo, is it?
Rod Landolfo from Coatesville,
Landolfo.
down the road from my club, 3-all against Reed and Bandura, RSL.
No, that's Ringwood, I think. Pandura's marking.
Sorry, you're right, yes.
Sherwell and Crawford. Crawford is 8, Sherwell is 1, so he didn't get that end.
Well, he's already halfway to the score he got in the last game, so he's doing well.
Oh, you're into him, Mel.
I'm trying to keep it positive. We've got Andrew Hinch on the stream from South Africa.
Oh, welcome, Andrew.
Just noticed one of the umbrellas about to take off down the other end of the green.
discussed this a few times on the live stream at Morwell. Line is so important on this rink. Good chance for Eileen. Needs to run, Mel. Oh, it's a good bowl.
Really good bowl by Eileen.
Thank you, Marker. That's a 2 to Eileen. Makes Eileen 5. Jordyn 4 in the race to 21. Oh, look at Tone's got the mat, Mel, and look at his first bowl. He's got a toucher.
Wow.
I told him in the break, I said, first bowl pressure, Tone. That's all you got to work on. Oh, and the guy's just outdrawn him. Sorry, Crawford's just outdrawn him.
Afternoon, Brendan. We hope so. We love it when we have a cracking match on the live stream.
Still see the frustration in Jordyn. Just not getting the line right. That's the thing about singles, Mel. It's only you out there, and you can get in your head.
Yeah, that's very true.
I know quite a few players use the opportunity when it's not their mat just to relax and chill out. Can't affect too much if it's not your mat. Better weight here from Jordyn. Yeah, that's a good bowl.
Yep.
Joanne would have ticked that on her scorecard.
She would have, yep. Within a mat's, what is it, width?
Oh,
between width and length?
It's under a mat length, yeah.
Something's happened on that far rink. I reckon Tony's taken the kitty back and he's holding 2 and he's chasing his bowl.
He's chasing it.
He's after it. And
oh, he's drawn it.
He's drawn it.
Holding 3.
Heavy. Well, unfortunately, Tony Sherrill didn't hold on to his 3 shots. His opponent drew in with his last.
I can just see Tony shaking his head. We talked about that earlier when you've got, 3 or 4 really good bowls and the opposition steals it with their last bowl. Jordyn didn't add there with her last. She's holding 1. Could have made 2. Puts it back to 5-all now, Mel. Lucas giving us a report. Yarragon's greens underwater 10 minutes ago. I think I did see some photos of that.
Did we have matches there today?
Yes,
Matty?
we did. Yep.
Not good.
Oh, who would have predicted that we were going to get the rain that we've got after some of the weather that we've been having?
It just seems to be in little pockets here too in Gippsland.
Yeah, actually I was talking to Damien Barnes the other day and he said, yeah, there's a real pattern to how it rains down this way. Jordyn just missing her weight on that first one. Probably a little bit further than she wanted. And Eileen probably missing her line and has the weight that she wants. Tricky rink this one. Really got to put those two things together, line and weight. Yeah, this is better weight. Great bowl, Jordyn. You should know all about taking grass, Lucas. You should also know about ripping your own bowl out and dropping 5. Another great bowl here from Jordyn. Gonna get down. No. Track again, Eileen. Just rolls through. Doesn't count, Lucas. 5 is a 5. Tell everyone about your trailed the jack for 4. I think it's 1 to Eileen here.
Just had to duck away. We've got the local Gippsland radio station setting up here today at Morwell. Hoping to interview a few players. Get the word out about the Gippsland Big Open.
That's a 1 to Eileen.
On the other inks, we've got Landolfo 8 to Reed 3. Then we have Crawford 10, Tony Sherwell 2.
And Fenwick right. That was one-sided there, and 8 all now.
Yep.
Well done to Wright.
It's my mate Jess in the comments there. That I should get interviewed on the radio about how well I bowled on Monday. It was a team effort, Jess. I was in the triples to a good start.
Ray Pretty, he's giving some advice to Tony to lift. He's only just missed shot again.
He
on
has
that
got
end.
the mat though.
Oh, he's got it. Got it with his last bowl.
Really interesting stance here by Eileen. Toucher from Tone on his first bowl. Good bowl here by Jordyn.
Yeah, good reply, Jordyn. Nearly a back hopper.
I was just going to say, you nearly got your back hopper, Matty.
There's been discussion around the office that if we're ever to get a dog, we're going to call it back hopper.
Greyhound.
Sorry, yeah, greyhound.
The office greyhound.
I'm sure the bowls world will embrace that.
Legs 11 is the nickname of Andy Wright, apparently, on the next drink from Ocean Grove. He's a very tall man.
Another great bowl from Jordyn.
3 great bowls.
Starting to find her range now. Don't know whether that's a 2 or a 3. 3.
3 to Jordyn. Tony's shaking his head again every time he's holding 2 or 3. Crawford comes through, takes Kitty back for 2. Wonder if we can get some results from our round 1, Mel. Or not round 1, or game 1. Game 1, sectional. Yeah, we tried to get them to at the end of the last game, but we weren't quite able to do that. Not all the results were in.
Right. We'll start with the women's singles. Courtney Thompson, I think she's only maybe a first or second year bowler. Did really well in the MCC women's singles. So she won her first one, 21-19. Joanne Stockdale from Club Helensvale got over Helen Smith in a close one, 21-18.
Down from Queensland.
Yeah. Kelly Mangan from Aberfeldy CBC got over Annette Ruffle, 21-17. Hamity Bickley beat your
My
pairs partner.
Claire. Very good bowler, Amity.
Yeah, she's bowling very well at the moment. Actually spoke to her last night and gave her a compliment that someone said that she was bowling too well, that she created targets to be hit. Looks like Ellie Copley won her first one. And Miles. Someone who might be in contention for the Barb Gilbert.
Yeah, Tristulin, MCC, got up over Helen Pearce from Hawthorn.
Irene Haddad.
21-11 over Karen Shears.
Oh, that would have been a great match. Olivia Slade and Nicole McKenzie.
Good win for Liv.
Yeah,
there.
good win for Liv Slade.
Not sure if that was one or two. Two to Eileen. Chasing updates for Rob Landolfo from Coatesville. A couple of rinks up. Rob is up 11-4 on their scoreboard, but he's holding 3, maybe 4. He's about to pick up on this end. No indication from the marker over there, but it was a 3 or a 4, so he's well up over Reed at the moment. Sherwell has doubled his score from the last game. He's on 4, Crawford on 12. And Fenwick right, Fenwick 8 to right 11.
Just got a message from Vinnie McElwain. Looks like I've won the raffle again at Yarragon.
Again.
Again.
You're not even there.
I know.
What have you
And the other Matty O pulled it out.
What have you won this time?
Not sure. I won the $50 voucher to the brewery next door.
That lasted all of 5 minutes?
Yeah, that didn't take long. I might just let Vinny collect that and enjoy. Jordyn just missing her line there. Eileen's put 2 good starters in.
Jordyn get one in here?
She's frustrated, Mel.
Taking the hat off?
Yep. Looks a bit quick to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Might have the jack. Oh, goes to Eileen.
Doesn't go her way.
Wasn't far over. Close one here, Mel.
That's what we like on the live stream. Did we finish going through the other?
Oh yes, I'll get back to the. Got a bit distracted about my raffle win.
Yes, Lee, it is an interesting delivery. We have been talking about that. Very different.
There was a close match between Jennifer Bainbridge and Alana Flapper in the favour of Jennifer Bainbridge, 21-16. And Draffen continuing a good form from the live stream. 21-15 over Carol Hoffman. Did you have a look at, and who was your tip for the women's singles?
I haven't put one in yet, actually. Forgot to do it. Sammy Atkinson had a good win over Raina Zinnerberg
from Warburton.
Yes, Kaz, I am rugged up.
Yeah, and I'm not.
I'm sure it's cold in Bendigo as well.
Maybe a local favourite, Angela Hackett.
Very good bowler, Angela. She should do pretty well.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the men's. Looks like Josh Corliss. Didn't know Josh was down. He's had a good win in his first. Over Philip Ashton. Now this person bowled really well yesterday. Mitch Sidebottom.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He's had a good start to his singles campaign. Another person who bowled on the live stream, Scully, James Scullen. He got a win in his first.
Eileen holding 3 here.
Big bowl for Jordyn. Needs to run, Mel.
Run. No. Ran out. Might have cut one out though. Henselite, our partner, offering $50 off new sets of bowls at both their pop-up stores. They've got a huge amount of stock at both venues. Market telling us 2 for Eileen.
I see Tyson Cromie, who was on the live stream yesterday, did a great job. He got a win in his first.
Question on the green speed. This one is between 15 and 16 seconds, we're told, and the other green's about 14. It is running really nicely. Good start here from Eileen.
I wonder whether J-By will make the final again after last year's great performance. He's off to a good start with his first, 21-4.
Back-to-back winner, isn't he, in the singles?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I need to think about the interruption we had with COVID and I think you're right.
Was the final J-By and Tim Cromie?
That was the last year's one, yes.
And the year before he won it. So he's potentially
Going
going for three.
Couple timed out games. We had 2 here.
Now, Matt, what's the result when the game's timed out? It's
So
the score
scores
as it stands?
stand as they finish, yep.
And what about if there's been a forfeit or someone not turn up for a game? Does that go in just as a forfeit? Do they get any shots up?
No, that'll be a forfeit, and obviously it'll be a forfeit for the other player as well. We had 2 forfeits this morning. So the players that were left played each other to see who goes through. Bit of situation here for Jordyn. Sticking to her forehand. Just get under. Maybe she's looking to get around Eileen's bowl. Don't want to go into it. Yeah, done it well.
Under. Tony right on the jack again with his first bowl.
Eileen Williams.
Looks like it could be close there.
Mark is going to have a look. As we mentioned earlier, if you're not sure, it's a measure. That's okay, don't mind that. Mark are giving their opinion.
Jordyn not happy with that bowl.
Nah, she knew straight away she'd missed it. Looks like we've got a game that's finished, Mel.
So that's Rob Landolfo from Coatesville getting up over Reed. Not sure where Reed is from.
Ringwood, I think.
Ringwood.
Yep.
21-7. Come on, Eileen. That took a while. I thought we might get that earlier in the stream.
Yeah. Well, I missed that, and then obviously Jordyn's got the mat, so she's got a 1 there.
Tony Sherrill's picked up a 2. 2 bowls within a bowl of the jack. Taking his score up to 6. 6-16. Fenwick and Wright. Wright's up 14-10.
Close to T here. Green Michael, Yakub. It is a fine line on this rink. Correction from Jordyn Long.
Little touch of the jack. Sun's finally come out here in Morwell. Still a fair bit of cloud about. Don't think it's going to last for long.
Yeah, correction, Eileen. Jordyn down with that one. Yeah, good bowl, Jordyn. Gets the jack over. Might be looking to just get onto Eileen's bowl. Could make 3. It's a good effort.
Over on rink 2, Sherwell with 1, maybe 2 again. Resting toucher. Should I take a photo, Matt? Two and measuring for 3, Tony Sherwell. Into the double figures.
Jordyn gets 1 there. The gap is now 1. Been quite a few 1s in this match. Couple 2s to start with. And then Jordyn got that 3 as well. 10-11, Mel.
Sorry, Lucas. You might have to pop your question back in the comments again. Not sure what you're asking there.
All right, it was a good first bowl from Jordyn. Tane's got the Bandura top on, Mel.
I just noticed that. Must be us just standing around. I'm still feeling the cold, but we've got quite a few players that are taking the jackets off.
Not a bad change up there from Eileen. All games at the Vic Open have the same time limit, Casper John, 2¼ hours.
Good bowl from Jordyn.
We haven't seen too many triples, pairs being timed out, but we did have a couple this morning, singles games. Understand when there's a lot of 1s, the game will go for a long time. Jimmy just giving us the heads up that Yarragon have actually called off today. their greens are too wet. And the players are heading to Traralgon to finish off their matches.
That's a shame for Yarragon.
Yeah.
And the competitors.
I was really impressed with Yarragon as a bowls club.
I think in general, all the clubs involved so far have done a great job.
Yeah,
for
it's
their
the common feedback from the players.
First time around.
One to Jordyn. Three ones in a row, Mel.
Bit by bit. That's all you need. Yes, the format in singles is if you win your first game, you go on to mark the second game. That's across both the men's and women's singles at the Vic Open.
I like that because it keeps it alive, that last game.
Correct. Jordyn's gone long, nailed the length. Just needs to fix up her line a bit. Stratty Bowl's asking about play over at Merboon North. As far as we know, full steam ahead over there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gus is he at Merboon North?
JT's over at Merboo. Understand they didn't really have any rain overnight or this morning, so
It's amazing how some places can just miss that rain completely.
however, I guess we don't know what's going on right now, so
I agree, Jim. A lot of ones. It's going to cause this game to get timed out. They will get a 10 and 5 minute warning. And then the jack needs to be delivered in order to play that last end.
we've got Jimmy back at Traralgon helping to ensure all section scores are in. Got a lot of clubs with a lot of rinks, so be patient. We'll get them all in.
We started this game at 12:30. No, we've still got plenty of time. 145's the cut-off. Situation here, Mel.
Need to see the other camera angle, but I think Jordyn's still holding.
No, it'll be Eileen.
Oh no, now that I see it. Eileen's back bowl.
Could only just be one to Eileen. Yep.
Really great suggestion there from Faye. Could we add a clock to the screen, a countdown clock?
Oh.
Really like that idea, Faye. We'll getting a nod from Joel, our producer here. He likes the idea too. We might get our tech heads together, Joel and Brad, and see what we can do there.
Start for Eileen.
Result in this section, Ben, as we were just saying, the winner of the first game marks the second game. So Rosemary from Cheltenham.
Yeah, I'll get that
won
for
the
you,
first
Benny.
Game. And a good bowl from Eileen.
So it was Rosemary Shaw from Cheltenham, 21 to Eileen Williams, 14. I'm pretty sure Rosemary was bowling with red bowls.
Thirteen, 14 on the Fenwick right rink. Right's on 14.
Nice bowl shot for Jordyn.
over on the Crawford-Sherwill rink. Crawford's on 19, Tony Sherwill on 10.
Chance for Jordyn to make 2 here. Weight looks good, Mel.
Looks good.
Needs to stay.
Oh, I'll be close.
Yeah, might give that to Jordyn. Jordyn need to change this up a little bit.
2 to Jordyn.
Mel?
Go
We've
short.
been going the same length sort of most of the game. I feel like someone needs to change it. Just to see. Like in that last game, Joanne decided to take the mat really short, and it didn't pay off for her.
Nice, Sarah nailed it. And then Sarah won the mat and stayed.
She goes, yeah, I like
stayed
this.
with that length.
Can you see on the stream is there a little bit of moisture on the green? No, the mat impression
it's
still
been
there.
there. It's been like that since we've been here at Morwell, and it does look like it's stamped, but they tell us here that it's not.
I can still see the impression from the last mat.
Yeah, I can
still on
too.
the green.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, Casper, that JT did win his first game.
He did. He won 21-8.
Oh, good start. JT and Maddie Flapper would be a great game, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Yeah.
You might get some sledging in that game. If it was live streamed, I think they'd both play up to the camera, those two. Tony Sherwell's gone up to the head. I think his opponent is holding to.
Great ball there from Jordyn. So the Crawford's holding game.
He's holding game. Big bowl here from Tony.
Great reply here from Eileen.
Oh, lovely bowl.
Take shot.
And that's game for Crawford against Sherwell, 21-10. Score on the next rink, question there from Margaret, is Andy Wright is 15 to Fenwick 14. Bit of hesitation there from Eileen. Tell you what.
Not far away.
Great effort.
Jordyn walking down to have a look. She does have some good bowls to the right side of the screen.
Yeah, still an opportunity for her to come and sit.
She really needs
Eileen's
to,
bowl.
yeah. So she probably needs to play just a little bit over and look to get on to the shot bowl, get that jack over. So I don't think you'll be looking at a lot of weight here, Mel, but
Just an overdraw,
yeah.
as he said.
How's Jordyn looking? It's not far away, Mel.
It's going to be close.
Oh. That was the right intent.
Maybe a bit heavy.
Yeah, the jack would have gone right over. I don't know. Eileen will really need to get her last bowl up, I think,
Yeah,
to
roll
do
it
anything
over.
here. Oh no, she's not playing
she's
it.
not going to play it. Okay, she's
I was
declared
wondering
it.
why the marker was walking down.
Bit of a battle we've got going on here. 13 all.
Yeah, I wonder what the end numbers are. Eight all. Correct, Dale. You do not need to play your last bowl.
Andy Wright up 17 over Fenwick 16 next door. It's the only other rink still in play on this green. Not sure what's happening over on the other green.
I might get... have we got names on the scoreboards next door?
Duck over and have a quick look.
Mel's just going to go next door and get some scores for us from round, well, not really round 2, it's game 2. Everyone looking to get out of their section and make it to tomorrow for knockouts. I'm pretty sure our knockout rounds are only going to be at Morwell and Traralgon. We'll be live streaming from Morwell. Jordyn just missing that line. Should be disappointed with that weight. Question to the marker, who's got shot? Marker signals Eileen. I think Jordyn might have the next 2 though. I think next door right gets 1. Which might make it 18-16. Eileen holding shot here. Jordyn looking to get onto the shot bowl, or maybe even a little bit of jack around, but no, misses the line again. Puts the score now we've just completed the 18th end. It is a tricky green. Two great bowls here though. Eileen just a little bit through. Jordyn really good weight with the first. Probably holding shot. Two good bowls there from Jordyn. Receives a clap from the supporters. We've got only a couple of supporters in today. I mentioned that earlier, Michael, your cube. Yes, I would be changing my hand if I'm not getting it. Singles, I like to really stay on the one hand. We've seen both bowlers here, Jordyn and Eileen, just continuing to play their forehand. Camera angle shows that probably Jordyn's holding two here. Real opportunity to add a third. Missed the line with the second. Sorry, third bowl. Whoa. That was a 2 to Jordyn. Don't be afraid to get onto the socials, put some questions in, some comments. I'm sure a lot of our viewers would have watched last night's game between Matty Flapper and Thor Shannon. I'd have to admit that's probably the best game that I've commentated and seen. It had everything. Great contest from the leads. Colin Vinendal and Brad Pavey. And the game's just played by Maddie Flapper and Thor Shannon. I thought at one stage we were going to extra end. I think Mel's just come back with some results from the other green.
Okay, we'll run through the men's first. We had Mateos v Walker. That game's over. Mateos up 21-6. We've got Brown versus Mangos. Mangos is on 20-14. Then we had Stevenson v Murphy. Stevenson got up 21-1.
Yeah, I saw Michael on the live stream. He's bowling very well. Scottish boy.
Then we have Richardson v Fury. Richardson's up 19-17. And on this screen we have Andy Wright up 19-16 currently over Fenwick. Then over to the women. Stevenson v Murphy. Stevenson's up 17-1. Claire Saunders is up 17 over Shields on 12. And
Joanne.
Joe Hedgespeth, who was just up on the live stream earlier, is up 20-17 over Smith. And Vicky Hudson sitting on 19 over Taylor on 14. So some close games there on the other green.
Jordyn 2 down here. Opportunity to get the jack back. Probably played the weight that she needed to on the first. How's it looking, Mel?
It's looking pretty good. That's going to dip. Weight was pretty good again. Big chance here for Eileen to pick up a 3.
Yeah, great chance for a 3.
Yeah.
Don't think Eileen's going to get it though with that, Mel.
Nope. Sailed through to 16-15 on the show rink.
We've been going for 20 ends. I was just talking, Mal, about last night's game. Geez, it was there's a lot of love for it on the socials.
It's a huge crowd there too at Traralgon.
Yeah, it was.
That mezzanine balcony was chockers. Loud, excited audience we had there.
Yeah, it just had everything, didn't it? Amazing draw bowls.
Amazing draw bowls, yep.
A lot of
End after
tactics, a lot of going to the tee because of the respot. And as I mentioned earlier, I just think it was Thor's upshots that made the difference.
He was nailing them.
He did them at times that when they really needed it.
That's what you need from your skip. Definitely go back and watch that game from last night if you get a chance. Find it on our Facebook or YouTube Vic Open playlists.
Yeah, prior to that, it was the Clough and Keenan game that I would
was a
say
ripper as well.
was probably my favourite. Cam winning it with his last bowl.
Absolutely beautiful bowl it was by Cam.
And the awareness to know that the draw wasn't going to get himself and Liv through the section.
Yeah, what did he need, 2 or 3? So needed to pick up
So
3.
he was holding 2, which would have made it a draw. And he was aware that the draw wasn't going to be enough, and played an absolute bomb on his last to make 3. Still can't believe this game's been played T to T for most of it.
20 ends. I think my last club singles game went to 30 ends, and the year before it went to 32.
Just a bit heavy, Mel. Might take her only bowl out of his.
Probably didn't need to play that aggressively.
Oh. What's the situation?
It's getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
Might be a few
I think she's
nerves.
holding 3. This could be for a 4. Jordyn. Oh, that's in the count.
It's a 4. Big end from Jordyn.
No, 245 will be the cutoff.
Minutes to go in this game before we run out of time.
Well, that's our first 4 for the day. Swings this game completely around now, Mel. Only puts Jordyn 2 away from winning.
Really puts the pressure on when you've just dropped a 4. At any stage in the game, really.
Yeah.
You've got to bounce back. Get straight back in.
Yeah, it's how you respond the end straight after a 4. I'll tell you what, Jordyn is spot on here with the weight. I'd say both players will come off here thinking they've just missed their line a little bit today on this rink. And as you know, you've played on this line, and we keep saying it, so important.
Had a few people ask, is it a tricky
This line
green
is
or a
great.
tricky rink?
Yeah, I think some people love it, and some people are not a big fan.
Just got to trust it, don't you?
Yeah.
Get your line and trust it. It is a wide line. To tell from this angle who's got it.
Yeah, I don't think that's... I think shot's going to end up inside of those two. Jordyn is starting to get that line. Saying that.
Yeah.
Eileen nailing the line and the weight.
Great bowl.
Probably only one. Do you have a look at it, Mel?
Do you back yourself and have a run?
She's lining up backhand at this. She might be going this bowl.
She's got the two backest.
Yep. Yeah. How's she looking?
It's coming.
It's close.
It's coming.
It's close. Oh, great effort.
Oh. Yeah. Unlucky. Okay. Eileen holding one. Chance to make it two.
Lee just commented about a game that went for 39 ends.
Yeah, there's been a couple of comments in there. 38 and 39 ends. That tops my 32.
Okay, one to Eileen. Yeah, that's a good question. I know I've done it a couple of times as the marker. You really should have every marker, every toucher sprayed. But yeah, when it's the last bowl, it's not going to go off the rink. I know there's times where I've had it go into the ditch. They know it's clearly shot, but you just put the chalk on the bowl. And I think if you asked the Bob Carson or John Roberts, they'd say that you have to chalk all the touches.
Just a bit heavy.
Jordyn will still know that she's, you know, within grasp of winning this. Good bowl here.
Bowl. That's two. Cut one out.
Yeah, may have cut that other one out. This may sit that last bowl though. Oh.
Oh,
Doesn't.
nearly did.
Call to the marker, is it just one? The answer is yes. If Jordyn can outdraw. Eileen's closest bowl. She wins this game. How's it looking, Mel?
I think she's found the same gap.
Much better grouping there for Jordyn, but she's only going to get the one.
At least another end to play then.
Yeah, good pick up there, Mark. I agree with you. Eileen has been going better this way. You'll find that in some matches. Players will tend to bowl better one way than the other. Might be because of a particular side, as I mentioned. Oh, Jordyn's going to go against what I'm about to say here, but mostly they've played their forehand. Oh, this is a good bowl here, Mel.
Oh, it could be the winning bowl.
Could be, unless Eileen changes it with her last two. Yeah, the last shot is sometimes the hardest one to get. Just shows you how much of a mental game we play, and how your mind can change things. Prediction here, Mel.
I think Jordyn will hold game. But you never know.
Just offline. I think you're right, Mel. I think they'll be shaking hands. There it is.
Game to Jordyn Long from Glenroy Bowling Club.
"24 ends that one was."
Great tussle by these two ladies.
Yeah.
So we've got one last game coming up today at 3 o'clock. And we're going to switch over to the men.
Right.
We're going to be streaming Michael Stevenson from Essendon versus Jason Bertrand from Apollo Bay.
Okay, excellent.
So thanks, Maddie.
Thanks, Mel.
Thanks, Joel.
Great work, Joel.
We'll be back at about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, not
for
far
the
away.
Last game of the day.
We only just missed out on getting timed out on that too. 4 minutes.
That was a close one.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you very shortly, everyone.
Anyone thinking about getting a roof, your whole system will change, right down to social bowls and pennant. At a board meeting this week and approved 22 new players. They really have been perfect all the way through this build, and they looked after us really well.
Pack the car for Gippsland, a place of all kinds of wonder. Weave through postcard-worthy rainforests, lush hills, jaw-dropping coastline, and shimmering lakes. Plan a road trip for your star-studded journey today at visitgippsland.com.au.